Welcome back to Nazaretto's channel. Today I have a helper. He's my little nephew. We're working on my older nephew car. He has a Camry, and let me show you what the problem we got here. This is 2005 Camry. We bought it for him like in pristine condition. Like, I'll give you a little bit of a look around. Very nice condition Camry. Everything works in it. All the service records done. Brand new tires. So this car is top shape. It's a SE model. Trunk very nice and clean. What the heck is this?
Toolbox.
Toolbox. Who got that for you?
I got it from him as a gift.
Nice. All right, that is cool. And you know, you've seen this Camry. There's a lot of these cars on the road, but we picked this one up in a very nice top shape. One owner. The only problem when I picked it up, I've noticed the valve cover gasket is wet, so I haven't got to that, but it's not leaking much. We have plenty of oil, we have coolant and everything. The only problem with this vehicle, like you know, Toyotas consume a little bit of oil, these older ones, but we have a little of a smoke. It's not white smoke, it's like a little bluish. But anyway, I'm gonna do this. There's a valve, there's a PCV valve back here. I don't know if you can see it. See this hose right there? It runs to the PCV valve. So let me replace this. And I went to O'Reilly's. I got this MicroGArd PCV valve. We're gonna go with that, but the next step we're gonna do the valve cover, but not today. This is a PCV valve. It was like $8. And we're gonna replace that. Here you go, all that. And let's get to it. This car runs very nice. The engine works very good, idling nice. There is no oil dripping, only from the top here, as you see. And it doesn't overheat, nothing. Shifts smoothly. So you need a 10mm socket to remove this beauty cover, just like Scotty Kilmer says, beauty cover. Yeah, it comes out very nice and easy, same as this one. And I think there's two more under this cap. So we're gonna remove this. I'm gonna replace that PCV filter. Then I'm gonna check the filter on the engine. Let's get to it. So get your flathead screwdriver. Oh, I think it just pops open. There you go. Oh, you don't need, there's no screws here. It's just sitting on those rubber things. All right, so here's what we got. For 100% for sure, this vehicle will need a valve cover gasket replaced, which is this one, because it looks like we have some oil burn up on this side. That's not a problem, we can replace that. But here, guys, is your PCV valve on your Camrys, and it looks like on the back there, little bit wet. So what happens, oil pressure builds in the crankcase and it doesn't ventilate and gets burned out. The cap, let's see the cap, how it looks like. There's no buildup here. There's no white, how do you call that, white frost or something? Froth. Yeah, it looks fine. There's no foam. The car runs so beautifully, you know. Let's see, oil level. You get that little towel. See the tower there? Yeah, clean it up. All right, let's check the oil level. So oil level like right in the middle, right in the middle. And this oil is 5W30. See on the cap it says 5W30. So if you have a bad PCV valve, you will consume some of the oil. It's gonna get burned out. It's not gonna filter the crankcase. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this. First we need some pliers to remove this piece, push it back and wiggle this hose and pull this thing back. So move this piece back and keep working on it. There you go. So this is our PCV valve right here. We will need a socket, a big socket, and we're gonna try to unscrew it counterclockwise. I got 7/8 socket. It goes in on here nice. Now we're gonna try to turn it counterclockwise. Go on this side. Okay, we're recording. So this was a little bit hard to get this out, but you turn it counterclockwise. I have 7/8. Keep going until this thing, see, it's getting unscrewed. See here. No, don't zoom in. Just do like this. See, I loosen it up and it's going nice and easy now. So it looks like this was the original one. The hardest part to remove this hose. So all right, hold this. You can just stop it. All right, I don't have a very deep socket, but we managed to get this thing out. You can use this wrench, you know, you get the idea. Go counterclockwise. At first it's gonna go hard, then it's gonna go easy. I'm gonna get this thing out of there. Okay, now it goes easy. I think I can do it by hand now. All right. Okay guys, this is our other side of PCV. It looked gunked up on the side. You can still hear it moving, but a little bit of oil in there. I don't know if it's original or not. Part number is 12 something 4HF. Anyway, it looks like it's gunked up. You see right here, it's all like gunked up. So we're just gonna put a new one. Why not? Give me the new one. It's the old one, new one. Let's compare them. They look identical. Yeah, this one has a little bit bigger opening. Well, let's put this in. Part 2369. So let's put this in. All right. Yo, PCV valve. It solves a lot of problems, guys. If you have a little oil consumption, it will solve a lot of your problems. A lot of people overlook this problem. It's a simple part to replace. If your car consuming oil, if you see a little bit of smoke in the back, this will do it. Most of the time it'll do it. All right, so yeah, it goes nice and easy. Now in some newer cars you see this valve cover, it's going to be plastic. So if you have a metal PCV valve and you change it and it's like it doesn't go easy because it's a plastic, you got to be very careful because you don't want to like break the valve cover. You got to change the whole valve cover. I mean, I'm still going to replace this valve cover because, you know, it has leaking valve cover gaskets. But in the meantime, let's just do this PCV valve, and so we can get circulation in that crankcase. So the tricky part, when your PCV valve, if it looks good, it still could be like gunky on the inside. You can clean them, but it's so cheap to replace them once every, I don't know, every 2 years or so. Let's go a little bit tight. All right, one more tight. Okay, done. Now we're gonna clamp that thing. Where's my... Now don't forget to put this clamp in place. Good. All right, good. Now let's check the oil level. Oil level is halfway. See it? We're gonna add some oil in there. We're gonna start it up now. Go ahead. Well, there's no smoke, but we gotta drive the car, make sure there's no pressure building up in the crankcase. And but so far, when it started, there's no smoke or anything. But these Camrys are notorious for that problem. So This vehicle has 133,000 miles. Nobody changed the PCV valve. Looks like when you start it up, there was a significant smoke, or like a little bit bluish smoke, but not anymore. The car sounds good. All I gotta do, maintain the pressure, water temperature, make sure that this motor temperature doesn't go high, and check the oil levels. Well, that's not his car, it's gonna be his car later, but it's his brother's car. The engine sounds flawless. It sounds so nice. Good. So in the next project, we're just gonna replace this valve cover gasket, put a new spark plugs, you know, and it should be good. The car is good. You know, new battery here, and also look how easy it is to replace the starter. It's like right there. I'm sure a lot of people like who's watching this, you know about this Camrys, everything. This video might be nothing new for you, but those who are new to Camrys, if you buy this for college student or for high school or whatever, these cars are, they run and run and run, you know. But look at this condition. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Here, rev it up again. There's no smoke. It's just a water vapor right here. As you see this, it's just a water vapor. So it's a little dripping. That's fine. That's okay. Nothing to freak out. But as long as this vehicle sounds good, you're good. Keep checking the oil levels. Keep checking your fluids. But if you do have a significant problem, if you do see smoke, why not try it out? It's only $8. This part, it's only $8. It saved my mom's car, which was Sienna. You've seen my previous videos. It was only like, I changed the PCV valve and they changed the gaskets, and the car was like running until 200,000 miles. So always start with your PCV valve. And also, I highly recommend for you guys, if you have a older vehicle, or like this is a mass airflow sensor, disconnect this, clean the mass airflow sensor, spray it with a cleaner, and the car idling will be much smoother. So let's say if you do tune-up, you put the new spark plugs on this vehicle, let's just say you do the new fluids, you put the new PCV valve, you might as well put a new filter and also put the new mass airflow, clean the mass airflow sensor. It's very easy. Well, there you have it. You know how to change the PCV valve on 2005 Toyota Camry 4-cylinder. Did a good job? What do you think? Yeah. Subscribe. That's right. Put a little hit a little bell and subscribe on the bottom here. And if you have questions, send me them in the email. But let's see you. Where is it? Also, I went to O'Reilly's, right? So this one is MicroGArd from O'Reilly's, PCV valve 2369. Looks just like the original, and the original as one is in here. As you see here, it was all gunked up. You can clean them, but I would just replace them. They're so easy to replace. You can still hear the little ticking noise, but they're very gunked up. So I'm gonna change the valve cover. It's gonna be very interesting to see what's going on the inside of the valve cover. Just change your oil on time. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll keep you updated about this Camry if you're interested. Bye. Thank you.